Hi everyone. I want to share something deeply personal today. It's about those moments when life feels heavy, so heavy that you question, will I ever feel okay again? I've had those days where I'd wake up feeling lost, where I asked myself a question, am I on the right path? Where I was trapped on my own thoughts, where I felt like I was swimming against the current and it felt pointless and it was exhausting. Around 4 years ago, I chose a different path, a road that many people do not believe in, a road for many people that doesn't make sense. I left my stable job and trying to make it online. I've heard it. You've heard it. It's not a real job. Why did you sacrifice your stable job? Why don't you just stick to something stable? Are you crazy? I've heard that. But deep down, I wanted to have something different. I wanted a life where I could feel free. Free to do what I want to do. Free from people's expectation. Free to just be. But when you are on those dark moments, on dark days, those dreams feels impossible. It feels unreal and it's almost unreachable. And what saved me from those dark days is not something grand, it's not something big, it's actually the small little acts that I do every single day. Small, simple acts that remind me that I'm still here, that I am capable, and I'm worthy to fight for the life that I dreamed of. A small thing, number one, exercising. I exercise even when I don't feel like it. At first, it felt like, what's the point doing this? What's a workout gonna do for my dark days, for my dark mood today? But here's the thing, when you move your body, something shifts in your mind. It's like that fog, that weight, it starts to lift a little. It's like just telling yourself, I'm still fighting. I am trying today. I remember this moment at the gym when I was working out. I was working out listening to a positive motivational podcast, hoping that it will help me feel something positive, something other than the heaviness that I was carrying. And then out of nowhere, a little tear came out just out of nowhere. It felt so emotionally painful. I even asked myself, will I ever be out of this dark, long tunnel? Not sure if I would ever see the light again. Will I ever be out? But here's the thing again. At that time, I kept on going. I finished the workout. And as I always do, I feel a little lighter. It was a small, steady reminder that I'm still here, that I'm fighting, that I'm trying, that I could still show up for myself, even though when everything feels like falling apart. Small thing number two, do a nice thing for yourself. For me, it was cooking or making something nice. I'm not a professional chef or anything like that, but for some reasons, it felt weirdly therapeutic. It's like I'm creating that small, tiny little moments of joy in my kitchen. The smell of the onions sizzling in the pan, tasting something delicious that I made, and the satisfaction of eating those whole things that I made. And the kitchen itself, when you are slicing or cutting onions or vegetables, it felt like I was on the present. It reminded me that I still could make something good for me, even on those dark days. It reminded me that I deserve good things too, even on my dark days. And a small thing, number three, my cats. Oh, my cats. They're the love of my life. For some reasons, watching them or just being with them makes me feel safe. They remind me that life doesn't have to be complicated. It doesn't have to be always big, grand moments all the time. It could be just the simplest thing in life, to be present, just to be with each other. They remind me that I have to be strong for them. They remind me that I have to go through this for them. If you have a pet, I think you'll understand this. They save you, they save me from the dark times. They bring you light. They remind me that they're also here for me. Then came the hardest part, the little thing number 4. Not so little, I guess. Believing in yourself. Trying to do your own things online where everyone around you is doubting you. It's hard. It's very difficult. I heard all of the criticism. I heard all of those questions. What are you really doing? Then when I explained, they just chose not to understand it. That's just a fact. It's different if someone wants to understand it, but some people just don't. I felt all of their doubts. I can feel it. It's energy. Even some days, I'm doubting myself. But here's what I've learned. Just because someone doesn't believe in your vision, it doesn't mean it is not real. Their disbelief doesn't define your path. It's just their opinion, and I stopped caring to their opinions. I kept going. I create a post every day. I film myself. I show up in my podcast every week. And I believe those little things will turn into something bigger. Some days, yes, it feels like, what am I doing? Is it going to make a difference? But again, I kept on going. Every single day, little by little, things started to shift. And I can start seeing that. So, believing in yourself. Keep believing in yourself even though people around you do not believe in you. To anyone feeling the same, if you are feeling stuck, if you feel like the world is against you, or if you feel like your dreams are too big, I want you to hear this. You are not alone. You are not crazy for wanting something different. You are not weak for trying, but you are strong for waking up and facing another day trying. But you are brave for choosing a path that people do not understand. But you are capable of achieving some things that you want to achieve. The truth is, the dark days are not going to last forever. I know that sounds cliche, but it's true. What gets you through them are actually the small things that you do daily, the small things that remind you that you are present, the small things that remind you that you're okay, the small thing that reminds you that you deserve good things too. It's the small acts of love and care for yourself during those dark days, dark moments. So, if you are watching this, I want to challenge you. What kind of little things that you can do for yourself? What are the little things that make you feel you are worthy, you are present, and you deserve good things in life too? So, leave a comment and share your story. I really want to hear it. Share with me in the comment section. We are in this together, and I promise brighter days ahead. You've got this. Believe in yourself and believe in your dreams.